Welcome everyone, KD here, and this is an old Let's Play I started a while ago. It's actually a Let's Play challenge or just a challenge I started a while ago, um, and I want to pick up again. It's the Final Fantasy VII Perfect Game Challenge, and with the Final Fantasy VII Remake on its way, I think it's a good thing to pick up this challenge again. So I made a lot. I said it's an old Let's Play I started, so I already have some recorded videos about the Let's Play, and but they are on an older channel and they are all over the place. I made some shorter videos, some very long live streams that are 3-4 hours long, and what I will do for this to pick this up, this perfect game challenge, I will re-edit all the videos, make them kind of in around 20 minutes different parts, so kind of 20 minutes parts. Hopefully take everything that boring out, make it more interesting, a little bit faster, and then when this is done I will pick up the game again, probably live streams, and then put them again in 20 minutes, um, 20-minute videos on my YouTube channel. But let's go. What does it mean to do the perfect game? So I found this challenge in a walkthrough by Absolut Steve. You will find a link in the description if you want to see what this perfect game challenge means, and if you want to do it by yourself. So you will find the link in the description of this video, and I will put it also in the following videos, most definitely. And let's just go through the points. I will explain them shortly what it means, but if you want to have a deeper understanding, you have to go through the walkthrough. But I will explain more while I come across the things I have to do for the perfect game. So first thing, of course, is complete the game. One thing I have to say is I don't do 100% what the perfect game challenge that is in the walkthrough. The problem is that there are a little bit things like you can do one thing or the other, but you can't do both at some points. Also, this perfect game challenge is still from the original PlayStation 1 version, where you could use a cheat by putting out the disc at the right moment and then inserting the disc again, and then you maxed out the items kinda, and so you could get 99 items of an item you only find once or so. So I had to do some compromises because I will play on the HD remaster version on PS4, just so that this is clear too. So let's again just go through the points. Of course, complete the game. That's without saying. Having all characters um, on level 99. That includes, of course, Vincent and Yuffie. Um, having all ultimate weapons and ultimate limit breaks learned. Um, then having the perfect Chocobo. This is not the gold Chocobo. Perfect Chocobo is a gold Chocobo with maxed out states, so it's a little bit more difficult to get this one. Then having all materia mastered, that includes the master materia and the enemy skill materia. There are 4 enemy skill materia, and to master them you have to learn all enemy skills. Then all side quests, Ruby and Emerald weapon beaten, having all key items, at least the ones that are possible. It won't be, you can't have uh, every single key item. That's not possible, because when we have the cross-dress section with Claude in the slums, you have to choose between certain key items, so you can't get everyone there. And the thing is, you have to get the best ones. So you can't get all key items, so all key items that are possible. Then most of all items, that means you possess all normal items and the most amount of them. So most of the items you can have 99 of them, some you can only find once. Um, So then the next one is clear gold source. That means beaten all mini games and all the items you can get from there. Then max out Gil and Experience, max out Voncents Death Penalty kills. We'll explain this also at the point when we are there. And then what I personally added, but it's not in the Walktrough, is Platinum Trophy for PS4. That means getting all achievements you can get to gain Platinum Trophy. So I went through and I saw what is missable here, and you don't get automatically when I do the perfect game. And there are exactly 2 achievements for that. That can be missable if you still if you do the perfect game, and that's the trophy. Consummate cross-dresser, that's like I said before, the cross-dressing section. If you have the perfect key items, then Don Corneo will choose Claude over the 2 girls. That's one thing. The second thing is called best bromance. That's you can go. There is one section in the game where you go on a gold saucer date with someone, and depending on the dialogue choices you made, it kind of depends who you go with. So Iris is the one that most times happens if you just play it. Then you can also go with Tiff or Yuffie, but there is also an option to go with Barrett, and that's the point here. So that's a missable, very for the Platinum Trophy. So to get on a romance with, on a date with Barrett, that's another one. And that's more or less what the perfect game is. Some things sound very easy, but they will take a lot of time to do so. Of course, in this Walktrough series, I won't show you every minute of it. There is one thing I have to say more. Sadly, the new version, the HD version for PS4, has 2 cheat options, and you can get them by pressing a button. One cheat option is to get your HP MP maxed out again, and also maxed out the limit break, so you can use limit break. That's this cheat I don't want to use that cheat because it kind of will break the whole thing with the perfect game. It kind of will destroy it. However, I can tell you right now that I think 2 times I pressed the button because it's just one button press. I pressed it and I activated it 2 times in this playthrough. However, it's at 2 points where it doesn't matter so much. I definitely won't use it to defeat Emrald or Ruby weapon and stuff like that. Just so you know. And then the second cheat is a speed cheat that that speeds up the game. I will use this cheat for things that take a lot of time, like grinding items and stuff like that. Because it doesn't give me an advantage in the game, it just saves a lot of time for doing the stuff. Just to be clear with that, and I'm really sorry that this intro took so much time, but let's start with the perfect game. Challenge. Hey guys, KD here, and probably fans will already realize it. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, the HD remaster on PS4 Pro. So why did I choose Final Fantasy VII? There are a million reasons for that. 999,000 are probably because I think Final Fantasy VII is the greatest game of all time. That's my opinion. I really love it. I loved it when it came out. When I first played it, I was just amazed by the game. And I still love it. And probably in 60 years,
my deathbed, and I can choose one last game to play, I will definitely choose Final Fantasy VII over everything else. Other reason why I play it right now is maybe because the remake is a big thing right now. There's many talk about it, but it probably comes out so soon. Another reason is because this is the first time I played the HG remaster version. I never played that before. I played the PS1 version. I had a version on my computer. Even on PS3 I had a version. I played already many times with this game, but the real reason I choose it is because I found a really interesting walkthrough. It's an old walkthrough about the PS1 version, I think. You can find it on GameFAQs. It's from Absolut. I will put the link into the description for you guys. I think I have to put down the sound a little bit. Let's see. So there is a section in the walkthrough for a perfect walkthrough, and the perfect walkthrough is a really big task. He even says in the walkthrough that no one ever achieved the perfect walkthrough. I'm not sure if that's true. Probably some Japanese guy already did it. So the perfect walkthrough is you have to get every item in the game, and not only one, but 99 of every item. You have to max out the states of all your characters, and so on and so on. Of course you have to do all the side quests like defeating the ultimate weapons and things like that. So I mean, that will take many hours to do, but like I said, I love this game, so I'm up to the task. But of course I won't record every single minute, every fight. That would be too much, so I only will record more important things in the game. Not the parts where I just run around fighting guys, getting items and so on. So this will be only a short introduction to my little project here. So there are some things about the walkthrough, about the perfect walkthrough, I have to say. Like, they say they use a glitch in the PS1 version where you can put out the CD on the right moment or a thing like that, and you can get 99 items of an object you only find once in the whole game. So I'm not sure if I can do that with the HD remaster version, because I don't even have a CD. And also I think it still counts as a perfect walkthrough when you find only an item only once in the whole game, so you don't need 99 of them for a perfect walkthrough. That's a little compromise I make here. It's a perfect walkthrough. Otherwise I will try to go for really everything. Also what you have to do is to find all the materia and level them up to the master level and things like that. So maybe for the remake they do, the Final Fantasy remake, like I said, I love Final Fantasy VII, and if you have the question if there's a chance that I will be disappointed by the remake, then I can say probably not, because what I saw until now with the trailers and so on, I don't think So my feeling is it's a completely new game, just with the Final Fantasy VII story. So when it comes out, I will approach it like that, like a different game, and I'm sure I will enjoy it because it has the whole Final Fantasy VII story and thing like that. There's maybe one thing that that could disappoint me in the game, and that's the part where Claude dresses up as a girl, and when they think, yeah, let's put that out, then I will be disappointed, because that's a really great scene there. And there's also a thing about perfect Walktrough here. There are key items you can get, and like I said, in this scene where Claude has to dress up, you, from everything like your dress or even your panties, there are like, I think, two versions. Like there's a shiny dress or a dress that doesn't shine or things like that, and you can only get one of them, so you can't get all the key items. That's another thing for the perfect Walktrough. You can't get all the key items. So, but I think that's it for the introduction here. I'm soon at the save point. I think I will, outside of the camera, get some levels with my two guys here, fight some battles, and then in the next part I will face the boss. Because like I said, there's nothing for the perfect playthrough here in the first chapter. You don't find any objects or anything else that you can't find in the rest of the game. Yeah, so thank you for watching.
Hello everyone, I'm working right now on a turn-based RPG. It's a game I'm building myself from scratch. I'm doing the models, the animations, the textures, and of course the scripting and everything myself. You can check it out on itch.io or on GameJolt. The links are in the description. There is a demo version that is focusing on the combat system and the progression system, and you can download it for free, and feedback is always welcome. Thank you.